Hey everyone, it's Kayla. I know not all of you got a chance to meet me, but I'll just give you a little heads up on my trip for those of you who didn't get to hear this already. So I'm a senior at Spring Arbor. I graduate in May, and for my final semester I decided to do a semester abroad. So in just a couple of days now I leave for Antigua, Guatemala, where I'll be for the next 3.5 to 4 months. So while I'm there, one of the things I get to take part in is a celebration that's called Semana Santa, or Holy Week. Because Guatemala is a Catholic-based nation, a lot of the holidays are based off of the Christian Catholic calendar. So Semana Santa is one of the biggest celebrations for them. It's the week before Easter. There's parades that line the streets over the course of the week, and this here is a picture that is essentially, it's sand art that carpets the streets. So people spend hours or days even making these beautiful decorations that are kind of destroyed when the parades come through, but they're absolutely lovely and incredibly time consuming when you consider how much went into making them. While I'm in Guatemala, I have the opportunity to visit several different things and experience a lot of really cool things. It's all new to me because I've never traveled abroad before. So I'm excited to kind of share with you guys all these things that I'm experiencing, and you can kind of come along with me for the ride and experience it alongside of me. A couple of different things I'll be doing. I'll be living with a Guatemalan family. And during the week, Monday through Friday in the mornings, I'll be studying at a school that's down there called La Unión Lingüística. That's basically a tutor situation, so I'll just be, for about 4 hours in the mornings, be sitting across from a tutor across the table, and she'll talk to me about the history and the culture, and I get to study the language through her in this one-on-one situation. And then the afternoons, I get to kind of just go out and practice the things that I've been learning from her. So just walk in the markets, practice, as well as at home with the Guatemalan family I'll be living with. During the weekend, I have the opportunity to do a number of different types of things. So one weekend, we get to go visit the Mayan ruins that are in Tikal and explore those. Another weekend, we get to go to Lake Atitlán, which is not too far away. It's a beautiful lake, which is essentially a volcano that erupted a long time ago and caved in on itself to make this lake. And around the outside, there are all these villages that we get to go and visit. A number of them have practice traditional forms of agriculture and textiles, so we get to actually participate in some of those types of things. A couple of weekends we get to go to Guatemala City, which is the current capital of Guatemala, visit the museums and cemeteries that are there, as well as go out and actually get to meet some of the people who live in the dumps that are outside of Guatemala City. A few of the weekends I actually have free, so as I'm thinking about the things I want to do, thinking ahead, there's a volcano that's not too far away. I believe it's called Picaya. A number of my friends climbed this volcano. It's still active and could literally erupt at any moment, but I'm hoping to hike that volcano. One of the biggest things that's associated with a cross-cultural trip of any kind is just the cost. In all honesty, when I was in high school and middle school, I loved the idea of travel, but I never thought I would be able to actually travel. My family was not well off financially, and looking at the future, thought I would never be able to travel, even though it was something I've always loved. Loved the idea of travel. I love other people and other cultures, learning languages. So I guess if you're wondering how I paid for this trip, it's honestly all through scholarships and grants. So my main reason for telling you this isn't because I want to brag on the fact that look how great of me, I earned all these scholarships, but it's more for the fact that I want to encourage you that even if you think that cross-cultural travel is something that you may never be able to do, you can very likely do it at some point in the future, especially if you keep your eyes open and you know where you want to go. My college that I go to is called Spring Arbor University. They have a really great program that you can pretty much go anywhere in the world that doesn't, at least one that doesn't have a travel warning on it. So I've had friends who have been to China, Jordan, multiple places in Africa, Asia. My fiance is in Russia for a while. all over South and Central America. So if you have any interest in traveling abroad, take heart, because a lot of colleges and universities now actually have a program like that to help you go without extra cost and tuition. As for me, the tuition benefits were applied, and my scholarship benefits were applied to the account. I honestly only had to pay $11 to do this semester abroad trip. So it's very feasible if this is something you're interested in doing. If you look below, I have included a number of links for different sites that have scholarships, especially for cross-cultural stuff, as well as the link to Spring Arbor's cross-cultural website and a couple of other information about some other schools. So feel free to check those out. So thank you for being part of this adventure with me. I look forward to the next couple of months and being able to share my experiences with you guys. Until next week, see you later.